Two huge moves have shaken up the Pittsburgh Steelers backstage and put big names in the spotlight. One of them directly involves Omar Khan and the future of the franchise, and the other has stars like Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Rodgers, and even a possible new big name arriving to reinforce the attack. The fans are in an uproar, and anyone who thought the Steelers' offseason was going smoothly is sorely mistaken. If you're a true fan, hit the like button now, because today's video is really hot. Omar Khan just locked in a fresh 3-year deal to stick around as the Steelers' general manager through 2028, and let me tell you, this one's got fans buzzing. Khan took over the reins in 2022 after longtime GM Kevin Colbert retired, and he hasn't wasted any time flipping the script. He's been fearless, yet smart, pulling the trigger on trades, tweaking the roster, and putting serious focus into fixing both lines, something that had been sliding for way too long. Now, heading into his 25th season with the Steelers organization, Khan's made it clear he's not just here to hold the clipboard. While playoff wins have been elusive since 2016, the vibe around the team feels different. Khan's building something, and it's got people talking. That's why team president Art Rooney II didn't wait to lock him up for the long haul. He sees the plan, he sees the process, and more importantly, he sees the potential. Rooney laid it out plain and simple. Omar and his crew have crushed it with drafting, nailing trades, and working the free agency market like pros. They're laying bricks for something bigger, and now they've got the GM in place to see it through. Of course, for all the good Khan's done, there's still a big old quarterback-sized hole in the middle of the puzzle. Steelers Nation knows it. Khan knows it. Until Pittsburgh finds their next franchise QB, they're stuck in that good but not great lane. But fans trust that Khan and assistant GM Andy Weidel have what it takes to land that guy, maybe even in the 2026 draft. Once that happens, watch out. Let's not forget, Steelers fans were starting to lose hope. The team hadn't felt like a real threat in the playoffs for years, but Khan brought in new energy, a clear plan, and a willingness to shake things up. He's building through the trenches, which is as Pittsburgh as it gets, and he's been aggressive in plugging holes all over the roster. It's not flashy, but it's been smart and steady. Bottom line, Omar Khan isn't just filling a chair. He's reshaping the Steelers' future, one bold move at a time. And now, he's got the contract to finish the job. All that's left? Find the guy under center who can lead him back to the promised land. But if you thought this revamp was great, just wait until you see what just came out about the Steelers' offense. Things just keep heating up in the Steel City. After flipping Minkah Fitzpatrick to Miami in a blockbuster that brought Jalen Ramsey and Jonnu Smith to town, the Steelers somehow managed to upgrade both their secondary and tight end room in one shot. Now, with those puzzle pieces in place, the front office has its sights set on one more move to turbocharge this offense. And that's locking down another proven wide receiver. Yep, even with DK Metcalf ready to tear it up as Pittsburgh's new WR1 and Calvin Austin III poised for a bigger role, the Steelers are reportedly still poking around for veteran help. And the two names floating at the top of their list? None other than Amari Cooper and Keenan Allen. Two seasoned pros, two guys who know how to get open and make life easier for quarterbacks. Which, by the way, happens to be Aaron Rodgers now. Wild, right? CBS Sports' Cody Benjamin hit the nail on the head when he said it feels irresponsible not to include Pittsburgh in any conversation about landing more offensive weapons. The fit just makes too much sense. Rodgers thrives with clean route runners who can read a defense like a book, and both Allen and Cooper bring that exact kind of veteran savvy. Better yet, they wouldn't step on Metcalf's toes as the top guy. They'd simply make life miserable for defenses trying to double him. Keenan Allen, the 6-time Pro Bowler, still has gas in the tank. Slide him in behind Metcalf, and he could challenge Calvin Austin for the WR2 spot without missing a beat. He's always been reliable, smooth, and clutch, and being unsigned this close to training camp might even make him a budget-friendly steal. Then there's Amari Cooper. 10 seasons in the league, 5 Pro Bowls, and a reputation as one of the cleanest route runners in the game. Last season, he made waves after a mid-year trade from Cleveland to Buffalo, and with Rodgers slinging it his way, he could be dangerous. His presence alone would force defenses to rethink their coverage on Metcalf, opening up the field in a big way. As training camp inches closer, both of these veterans remain unsigned, and the clock's ticking. The Steelers are sitting in a perfect spot. They've got the roster, the quarterback, and the need. Add one more weapon, and suddenly this offense looks scary on paper. DK Metcalf, meanwhile, is stepping into uncharted territory. This is his first season as the unquestioned top dog without an established WR2 to pull coverage. But if Rodgers and Metcalf click the way most expect, Pittsburgh's air attack might take a huge leap, especially if a savvy vet like Allen or Cooper shows up to take some pressure off. Bottom line, keep your eyes locked on the Steelers' moves. They've already pulled off a couple of head-turning trades, and adding Cooper or Allen might just be the final stroke that turns this offense into something special. The Steelers are finally starting to look like a team that wants to compete. Khan was spot on, and with Rodgers in charge, a WR like Keenan Allen or Cooper could be the finishing touch. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the team's moves.